I want to talk about the past. The past is not a subject many people want to spend a lot of time talking about, but it has a huge impact on your future. Faulkner wrote, "The past is not dead, nor is it past." And what he meant by that is it has a life. All of our histories have a life and a contribution to our future. And as I get older in life, maybe a little bit more experienced, I realize how much the past affects our future. How we think about the past affects our future. Our attitude about the past, the meaning that we give to the things that have happened in our lives, will allow us to either move forward or it will keep us where we stand. I see so many people that are absolutely trapped by their past. They're reliving the same story over and over and over again. They cannot move forward. They either look at the past as something that they've become a victim of. They were a victim of some circumstance, and they're replaying that over and over and over. Or they've looked at their failures, and they've lost a sense of self. They've allowed those failures, instead of a learning experience, the meaning that they applied to the failures were they were not good enough, they were not capable, they were not deserving. And they've applied a meaning to that past that hurts and damages the steps that they can take for a better future. See, how we feel about the past has a huge impact. Jim Rohn helped me with this early on in my career. He said, how you feel about the experiences that you've gone through and the meaning that you apply to it is going to have a huge impact on what you do in the future. Because for me, I viewed my challenges, because for example, when I first started in network marketing, I had 18 jobs prior to that. 18 jobs before I got started in network marketing. What did that history say about me? It said that I don't finish anything. It said that I get started and then I get distracted and I move on. It said that I wasn't willing to do the work necessary in order to be successful. I wasn't willing to get better and get past that entry-level job. I wasn't willing to be disciplined enough to have success in life. That's what those 18 jobs said. And at the beginning in network marketing, I lived in that past and I had this huge amount of self-doubt that I was going to repeat the pattern. Okay, so I had to change the meaning that I had previously to when I looked at those 18 jobs. I changed the meaning to those 18 jobs were necessary for me to find my passion. That if I became excellent, amazing at one of those 18 jobs, I might have never found the thing that allowed me to live my fullest life, this network marketing profession. Those failures, quote unquote, were necessary to open my mind to the possibilities of what network marketing might provide for me and my family and for my future. See, once I changed the meaning that I applied to that experience, I was able to now have fuel to move forward into the future. If I looked at that as that's my repeating pattern, I never finish anything, I never have any money, I never do anything. It's just like my high school experience. I barely got out of high school. C- average. Lots of D's, several F's. In my high school experience, what would that past tell me about my future? I went to one semester of college and dropped out. What would that past tell me about my future? Unless I applied the right meaning to it, I was going to be stuck, repeating this pattern over and over and over again. And some of you are stuck. Some of you are stuck with the meaning that you've applied to the past in your life. If you've been involved in network marketing for a while, your past in network marketing might be affecting your future. You might be saying, well, I can never get duplication. And you keep saying that over and over. That belief is not going to serve you. You might be saying, well, I get distracted too much and I can't finish anything in network marketing. And who would follow me? I'm not a leader. You start saying that enough, even though there's evidence that your past would lead you to that conclusion, you can change the meaning that you apply to it. And you can change it and refocus. And use it now. Use the past as a school. Use it as leverage. Use it as lessons. Use it as your life experience. Use it as examples of what not to do. Use it for all the different things that you want. that is positive for your belief system. You control your belief system. You control the meaning that you apply to the things that have happened in your life. And if you'll allow yourself to forgive yourself for mistakes, understand that was part of your journey, even if it was a mistake you made yesterday, it doesn't define you. That belief does not have to define you anymore. That past you need to deal with, don't ignore it. Deal with it, learn from it, grow from it, see the patterns. The one thing that I learned about the past is patterns will repeat. In life, patterns will repeat. And if you don't learn the lesson that you're supposed to learn from that pattern, it will keep repeating. So what I learned about my past, here's one of the biggest insights that I can give you that hopefully can change your life because it changed mine. If you want to look to move forward in your life, look in your past to the repeating patterns that keep happening over and over and over and over. Break that pattern and you're free to move to the next level. Whatever that pattern is. You might start something and then stop doing it or get distracted, whatever. Whatever the self-destructive pattern or the negative pattern that might be existing, once you recognize it and you break it, then you move to another level. I broke pattern after pattern after pattern after pattern in my life with that single thought. What is the pattern? What do I have to do to break that pattern? If I break that pattern, I go to the next level. Every time I went to the next level, and you can too. Look for the repeating patterns. Look for the lessons. Look for the proper meaning so you don't live in the past, but you use it to be able to move to the future. I look at the past as an amazing gift to learn from and grow from, but not as a thing to beat myself up over. You should too.